Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do better.
All right, so we're back. Had a little technical difficulty.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Let me get the thing back together. Alright, so we got the light. Alright, we good. So we're doing 3 quarters, and I'm down 14-0. So that's where we start. So we got no time to lollygag or BS. We gotta come out and try to attack them.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Mayfield. And right side, Hibble's got it. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice
make things happen pretty
quickly. And in this
case,
quickly. That's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a
46.
first down.
This is worried about it.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Mayfield. Another one thrown incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense 1st down and 10.
Yep. All right. Coming with an inside run, a little trap, or a rollout.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Right now, we know it's all coming. Still can't stop nothing.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down.
Just
a lot of people love to see some play action here.
Stops.
I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
The one thing about when you play games where it's not the regular time, like you gotta, it messes up with the clock. Because if you go out of bounds, the clock don't stop.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Yeah. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
He gets hit, he gets the ball
Seems
off.
Like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll look to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches.
So we're trying to stop him.
They can get him going to the passing game.
Kick a field goal.
It should open up his running game, too. First carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
There's another thing, like, because it's not the right game, like, I would normally be in a situation where I would have got the ball at the half.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
Because there's no halftime at this point.
Take this one in for a Jags touchdown. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. He's got his man, Boyd.
Good throw, Mayfield.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Good blocking, y'all.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Two seconds to go, first quarter. Now Edwards-Helaire. And some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 4th touchdown on the year.
That kind of season for the Jets.
Are able to widen their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, technically, I would have got the ball at half anyway. So this is technically halftime.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
Put everybody at the line of scrimmage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first
and
10 all the way down at the 35. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Cool, Henry.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
Animation I've never seen.
Pickup of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
All right.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot.
Get in there.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Let's see if we can get in here, man.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Alrighty. See if we can make a play.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
Probably wouldn't have made it because he's short of the goal line anyway, who I was throwing it to.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Get him. No way.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, here's Trevor Daniel.
First stop in two games.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
See if we can get one off. See, cover 2 or cover 4.
Mayfield on play action. He'll air this one out for Boyd. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the
try to get it in the hole.
Into the air, And let him go. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate quickly?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Go King.
Free, the 40, the 30.
I was saying, we both got the same speed, though. We shouldn't catch him.
There we go. Touchdown, New York. Derrick Henry, 85 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too.
If you're just tuning in, we played a quarter and a half, and then my EA kicked me out the server. So I was down 21-7, but I was driving. So they gave me the ball. I was supposed to only play 3 quarters. I was already down 14, so I'm like, technically I'm down 21 right now. So although that was a great run, looks fine.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Still way behind.
One play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback confidence in it, and then find another one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive.
He ran around for a very long time. And I had contain. I call that Mike 3 blitz right there. So I had 4 people rushing contain, and he still was able to run around for like umpteen seconds and make it happen.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This complete left side to Aguilar. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's why I feel like he's just throwing it up there. And then because the game isn't the real game, it's the second quarter, so he's going to technically get the ball again, but it's only 1 quarter left. So that's why I feel like he could just throw it up like that and play. Like, you play a different strategy game. Not saying I would win the game. I'm just saying you just play a different strategy game.
With this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either
when you play opposite quarters or whatever.
Finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
I gotta watch Nick Bosa come around the corner.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Yeah, he had a lot of time. That's been my issue all season. Everybody got a lot of time. Everybody got a lot of time. Everybody got great blocking, running the ball.
And
my defense is just
well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19.
It ain't like my offense is playing great. It's just the fact that defense playing so bad
and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports.
Puts a lot of pressure on my offense.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Definitely feel like I got to score every possession.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Oh, that's nice of him to punt the ball. Appreciate it, fam.
And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there. And
just
to clarify, it is not 4th down. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Fielded at the 33. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
We got 6 minutes. Running
Jets
clock
offense
down
coming
21.
up now to start their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Of course, we get a holding call.
Mayfield now. Man open, that's Marcus Green. There goes Green. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Marcus Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat.
Technically, he's still up 2 scores.
That's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield.
You can't play.
But he did a great job.
Really
it's a running clock.
Really good
so
control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So
you can't play too crazy, but
and I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns,
first downs.
But it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Got him, Ward.
And he's going to be intercepted.
That was an underthrown ball by.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
That was an underthrown ball by.
Down inside the 40. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I got him. Dang, he undercut that.
Picked off at the 16, and he will return this one
He
to
straight
the
undercut
30-yard
that.
line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
My opportunity right there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9 now. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. That a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Got him, finally.
The Jets pressure,
he was trying to do the delayed fade, but he waited too long to hit it. Either that or he was blocking. Sometimes when they blocking, they don't get off their man right away because they blocking.
And the Jaguars send out their punter.
All right.
He's on here to punt
so
it
if
away.
I want a chance, which I shouldn't have due to the interception last possession.
That's pulled in at the 32.
If I want a chance, I have to score without using any timeouts. Now, there's no 2-minute warning, but
with a new set of downs.
I just have to score so I can still have 3 timeouts so I can somehow give me a chance to get a stop.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Baker.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
All right, so fortunately that really don't stop the clock. So we got to hurry up.
The first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
The interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent.
I had a chance to score on the last drive.
On the last play.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
Play fake, Mayfield. And incomplete. He had no
late hit.
So he just
hit me late.
He
was all already.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we look at the
trying to force it.
Give them a whole lot of credit.
Fourth and 18, trying to throw a little out. Yeah.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, get a pick.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Play action's supposed to be used to
the
slow
same
down
way.
pressure, slow down.
That's what happened to me.
In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm.
Problem is that
could have been a fumble.
Might still have to call timeout, but we'll see.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, man, I don't know what that was. Oh, man, of course. Run right into a lineman.
Here by Anthony Hitchens. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I'm going to just say he's playing like this because he got a 2-score
lead.
lead.
To start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I thought he was going to run to somewhere else. Like he hasn't stayed with somebody. Like he's been kind of running around.
Just a little bit of stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I had a chance to get some pace up there. Tied the ball game up.
We knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mayfield now from the 50. Airing one out for Boyd. This is caught. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Big yardage
throw
that
Baker.
time
That's
for
what I
the
thought was going to
Jets.
happen the last time I threw the pick.
Yards.
See? That's what happened when we played in the third quarter. It is what it is. He won. We played bad.
On this third quarter. You're watching the NFL.
Thank y'all for coming out, man. I appreciate it. That is the ball game. Like I said, we started a game before. EA cut me off. He was already up 14. So we started this game, him up 14-0, and then we just played it out 3 quarters. So that is the ball game. And I appreciate y'all coming out. I'm going to give him a GG. The commish. If they don't keep the score here, I don't know if they keep the score here, but the commish will give them a forced win. And usually when you get a forced win, you get some good stats and everything else like that. So it works out for both teams. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys watching. We are struggling in the Jets franchise. The Washington football team franchise is doing, they're 2-2, so a little up and down. But so both franchises a little up and down right now. But we'll work it out. And I appreciate y'all watching, man. Please go ahead and smash that like button, get that algorithm. I'm working on a bunch of stuff coming out as far as some training, different things as far as how to make money with your streaming service and your gaming platform and some other things as well. So definitely take a look at that, man. I appreciate y'all. Class dismissed.